Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Never Age TV. Please like and subscribe to this channel. If you are new here, please subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. Today, I want to tell you that there's nobody who can ever lock you out of the blessings of God. Nobody can ever lock you out of a door that God has opened for you. And guys, I want to think of Peter. Peter of the Bible. When Peter was put in prison, do you know how many soldiers that Herod put in charge of that cell so that Peter would not escape? 18 guys, 18 soldiers were put in charge to hold Peter there in that prison so that he doesn't escape. And guys, let me tell you, when you are one and you are surrounded by 18 soldiers, I can imagine what security that is. That is more than the security that we already know. In fact, even the very senior people in this country, I will talk of the country that I am in, I don't think they are given 18 security men. Security men? I don't think so. 18 are too many. You can be given 2 or 3 or 4, or even 5, but 18. So Peter, King Herod assigned 18 officers to guard that Peter doesn't escape from prison. Guys, let me tell you, when the angel of God came for Peter in the middle of the night, the prison's doors were shaken. The chains that had tied Peter broke up. Can you imagine? There was a tremor. The shaking of the doors when they were opening. And let me tell you, it doesn't matter. You know, Herod thought that he could lock God out of the prison's doors. He didn't know that he couldn't lock God out of the prison doors. He didn't know that. Because let me tell you, it doesn't matter who is trying to lock your way out. When God comes to rescue you, when God comes to bless you, it doesn't matter how many barriers are there before they reach you. God is going to come through and reach you. I'm telling you, it may be in that office where you think, now, these people are treating me this way, and I've been so frustrated. Whenever there is a vacancy, I'm the one who is more qualified, but they keep bringing somebody else so that they curtail my going up. And you feel very, very destroyed. And it may also be in other areas where you feel you've been locked out. Maybe you don't have the qualifications that are required for a certain... I'm eating lunch even as I speak to you. You may feel locked out. And guys, let me tell you, you may look in all ways and see, the way that one is kept there, the way I don't have a certificate for that one, the way I don't have access to that one, the way I cannot even access the Godfather that other people are seeing. There's no way that I'm going to make it through this one. But let me tell you guys, Herod assigned 18 officers to guard that Peter remains in that prison's doors. But when the angel of God came, the prison's doors opened and it shook, and the angel of God came and called upon Peter, and they walked out together. And do you know how shaken these officers were, not knowing what they are going to tell their boss Herod about the prisoner that they were assigned to guard? And they didn't even know. Because when God sends his angels towards your direction, it doesn't matter who is guarding you, who is guarding who. It doesn't matter, because God is coming to shake all the chains down and open all the doors that have been closed. Many people have gone to the witch doctors to close doors for you. Yes, they went to destroy you, that you'll never get a child, to bewitch you, so that they close that door, that you'll never be married in that home. So that even if you are married in that home, you'll be kicked out because you're not going to get a baby. They went and paid a lot of money to the witch doctors. and they bewitched you guys. They bewitched you, and you have never had a child, and you are here. You have cried unto God many years, and you have told God, now what is this? But they locked you out. They locked you out of childbirth by witchcraft. But when God comes, let me tell you, they may even just be viewing, that's looking at that way of maybe, and unless she gets a child is when she stays in this marriage. But God comes and takes you another direction, and you excel in other areas. Even if they kicked you out, don't worry. God is coming through in another direction, and you are going to end up being very blessed, because there is nobody who can lock you out of God's blessings. You can even go out there. They can even kick you out, and you go out there and you get to meet another person whom you get children with, and they end up knowing that it is their son who has a problem. Witchcraft powers have locked people out of places, even out of businesses. And you think you have come to an end because you try all ends. Those powers, those demonic powers are also very, very, very strong. And if you are not a person who prays unto God, you can end up giving up in life, because they really, really torment people. But let me tell you, the minute you know the value of the blood of Jesus Christ, it doesn't matter where somebody went or what they did. But that blood will protect you and release you and cleanse you, and you'll be set free. And when the Son sets you free, you are free indeed. So Herod was very, very shocked. Herod was shocked when he came to know that Peter had already gone out, and there's nothing they would have done. But the people that were more shocked were the officers that were assigned to guard that prison cell. I happen to know how the prison's officers relate with their bosses, like in my country. And they call them sir. They salute at them even when they are passing at the gate. They salute at them. And with them, to them, a boss is a very senior, okay, not to them, okay, a boss, somebody who is senior than you is supposed to be referred to as sir. They keep saying yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Can you imagine those officers when they found out that this prisoner had escaped? Do you know how shaken they were? They risked being interdicted or sacked, and nobody wants to lose their job. But when it comes to God, God will shake. God will shake. But I hope those prison officers were not sacked. I have not read the Bible after that to see what happened to them. But guys, all I know is that God removed Peter out of that prison cells miraculously, and in ways that he exercised his powers because he's God. May your God exercise his powers in your situations and set you free, because you deserve to be free. And guys, wait upon God, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.